activist. And clearly, the protest and all the shit that you used to get paid for by these corporations that's funding Black Lives Matter and other things must have dried up because you're back over here caring about rap shit. For the last year before the George Floyd verdict for the nigga who killed him, Derek Chauvin, you were going from city to city. You were the first nigga to protest in every nigga state except you were everywhere. Hotel to hotel, you were a professional protester, my guy. But you were getting paid for it. Let's kill it. Let's kill this, yo. I'm just for the people shit. You were doing it because you was getting paid. Your rap career been done, brother. Your rap career been done. It's been over. The only time I ever seen you in life was when we went to the BET Awards and I was with Joe and you looked like a nigga that was trying to scalp some tickets. Your rap career never went nowhere, brother. But I understand it. Now you need to be the guy, and the only way you get some respect is when you act like you're standing on something. So you know what you're going to stand on? Everybody going to support when you standing on some shit when we feel like the police is oppressing us. But right now, you don't got no rally to go to. Right now, you don't got no, you know what I mean? You don't got to go hold no picket signs or whatever in no city right now. So you got some time. And maybe the pocket's getting a little bit dry. So now you said, what could I do? Let's get back on this rap and hip hop guy who I think if I attack him, just like how I always get at the cops for killing black people, if I attack him, people will support me. But here's the thing that makes your argument so dry, my brother. Because the same people who you're over here hugged up with trying to stand on the front line when you're attacking me, they're guilty of the same thing. I've never heard you hold any gangster rapper accountable for the music they've made that's poisoned the community after they've made it out of the same shit that they were rapping about. It's cool. Listen, I understand reality. If you grew up in a certain environment and that's all you know, that might be the way that you use that content to get out. But I see you and you and Meek Mill having an Instagram tickle match like Meek Mill was having with James Harden while Uzi was fucking spinning on his head like a gig, doing all that b-boy shit. You are just happy that Meek is co-signing you. But Meek only co-signing you because he hate me. But you are so blind in your bias that you can't look at Meek and say, Meek, why isn't your music? You've been rich and famous for a decade. Why isn't your music different? Why is your music still talking about you spinning blocks? Why is your music still talking about you doing all the things that's at the detriment of your community? Why is your music still talking about and encouraging people to sign up for a life in jail or prison, yet you're talking about prison reform? Why haven't you ever addressed that publicly? Oh, I get it. Because that's where the hypocritical shit comes in. You want to be in the company of Meek Mill, but I'm expendable to you. I don't need to even give you bars. And I just gave you bars. But that's one of the reasons why I heard you keep saying the term of the culture doesn't need academics. Let me put you on game, Mysonne. Remember where I saw you. You looked like you were scalping tickets outside the BT Awards. You're not in rap culture. Let me put that out there. You don't even have the authority to talk about what let me give you the bigger picture of things, since you still are on the picket fence thinking that, hey, we go, like, you think your Instagram post is going to do something. The same way you feel, go to these labels and get them to feel the same way about me. Go to these artists and get them to feel the same way about me, except Meek. The only two people I saw in that comment section who was really trying to, oh my God, let's get it, was Pete Rock. Pete Rock, you're a legend. I don't got no bars for you. It's okay. Who knows what you've seen? I don't want to give you nothing. Meek Mill, who we all know, Meek is mad. Meek's still mad that he blames me for losing the beef to Drake. I can't help that. And then you, the Instagram activist, the person who's going from, they used to call respectfully. They used to call, and I told Grant Wiz I was going to give him no bars, but I'm sorry, I'm in there right now. They used to call, what's my man? I can't remember his name. It was one of the black leaders. They used to call him an ambulance chaser because he only popped up when there was something that he could capitalize off. And my son, you are just that too. You were a traveling internet activist who showed up because it was being funded by many other groups to have people on the front line. But when that ended, you needed to run back to hip hop. You can't put out music. Nobody wants to hear it. You're talking about what the culture needs in terms of me. I help dictate what the hot songs are. You don't. I help dictate who the hot artists are. You aren't. But you want to speak on what the culture should do with me. Why would they listen to you? This is just another way of you trying to create some relevancy, trying to get another bag. And it's okay, my brother. It's okay, because I see frauds like you all the time. I seen the fraud, and I pointed out in Meek Mill. The person who talks about prison reform, but yet his actions and his music is helping to send people of color probably in the penal system. And I get it. I seen y'all trying to make a thing, because I know someone's going, yo, but why'd you? Before you could get at that comment, I'm not saying that you can't get at it. I want you to hold everybody accountable. I was really making a joke, but that's no excuse, because a joke to some might be serious to others. And I'm well aware of my words, my power, and everything like that, where even if you didn't see it as a joke and you saw it as serious, I'll indulge you. But it was a comment where I was like, yo, damn, this guy, Lil Tim, he looking like he's having a great time. Man, somebody gotta get to sliding. Now, in reality, it was a joke. But I get it. For your purposes and your purposes of trying to portray me, it's not going to be a joke. But here's the thing, though. If you're going to not take it as a joke, how about you actually, and you're going to take it literal, how about you take everybody who says that as literal? Lil Durk is a millionaire. You know what he says? We gonna slide. He just said it on the song with Lil Baby. How about Meek Mill? He has so-and-so mo. We gonna slide. How many rappers whose content is you do something to us or our mans, we gonna slide? You're getting mad at the consumer. I keep saying to people, I'm one of the consumers. You might say I have a big voice in terms of I got a platform, but again, I'm not saying things that already ain't in the culture. One of the most popular songs this year says, if your nigga killer ain't dead, you should win the RIP shirt. You had no issue with that. You had no issue with the song promoting genocide, promoting revenge killing. A song that, truth be told, if you go by the lyrics, landed Pooh Shiesty in jail. You had no problem with it. You didn't call Pooh Shiesty out at all. You know why you wouldn't do that? You don't want Gucci on your ass, would you? No, you don't. You wouldn't call out Lil Baby for some of his lyrics. You don't want P on your ass, do you? No, you don't. You want to be cool with those people. Because you're the failed rapper who want to be in those clubs. Who want to be with those guys. But your music and your talent never made it. Your music and your talent never made it, so now you get to try to be the hypocrite. The guy who's, hey, I got, just like, you know, Joe was able to leverage his rap career. Some people call it a failure. Some people call it a success. But he was able to leverage it to become a rap media personality. You were trying to leverage your failure in your rap career to try to become an activist. But here's the thing with trying to be an activist. People could see through your bullshit. People could see through your bullshit. And that's the reason why I didn't feel the need to respond to you. Because let me tell you this, and Meek Mill, I'll call you to the carpet.